Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Latin Verb Parser app to practice parsing verbs. You can find the app on the Apple App Store. It'll work on your iPhone or your iPad. So I've got the Verb Parser app on the left-hand side of the screen, and then I have our present tense endings chart as well as a little space to write some explanations on the right-hand side of the screen. First thing you want to do is you see all these toggle switches here in the Verb Parser, and you want to set those to the correct settings. So each time we turn one of these on, that means we're going to include this type of verb. Now we've only learned first conjugation verbs, so we're only going to turn on the first conjugation toggle switch. We're always going to keep active and indicative toggle switches on and leave the others off. We won't learn the passive voice this year. We won't learn the subjunctive mood or the imperative mood. And in fact, when we're parsing, we won't change the voice or mood at all. They will remain active and indicative. For tenses, right now we only know the present tense. We'll be adding a couple more tenses later in the year. So now that I have all of these set, these are the exact settings you're going to want to use. We'll start. All right, so here's our first verb, paras. So the verb looks like this. Everything that comes after the A is our ending, whatever comes after the A. So there's our ending. And we got that because the infinitive form, which is the second vocabulary form, is parare. And all you do is take the RE off to get what's called the verb stem, and that's what you put all the endings on. So here we have paras, so we just need to look for that ending, and it is right here. And so we look left, it's on the second row, so it is second person. We'll go to our Parser app, choose second from the drop-down menu. We look up. This is a singular verb, so we go back to the parsing app. It's already set on singular. If it weren't, you would select singular. And we right now are going to choose present tense every time because that's the only tense that we know. So there we go. And we click Submit Parse, and that's correct. Let's try another verb. Click New Verb. Putamus, putamus. The mus is the ending. That's what comes after the A. And so if we look here, here's the mus. Look left, it's on the first row, so it's first person. And this one's in the plural column, so we're going to mark it as plural and leave the tense, the voice, and the mood the same. Submit parse, and that's correct. Now you might be wondering what happens if you actually get something wrong. And after I erase all this, I'll show you what happens when you get it wrong. It'll tell you the correct answer so that you can then figure out what to do the next time. New verb, creant. Now the correct answer for this, because it's the NT, is third person plural present tense. But let's say that we guessed wrong and we said that it was second person. Submit. It's going to tell me that's incorrect, and then it'll tell me the correct answer is third person plural present tense, and you can ignore mood and voice for now because they're always indicative and active. So that's how you use it. You can do as many of these as you want. You can keep moving through. If you come across a verb that you don't know, don't recognize, you can just click New Verb each time until you see one that you recognize. That's parsing. You can also use this to practice translation. So for instance, when I have a word like this, laborant, parsing it is fairly simple. It's the same NT that we have circled already. So that's going to be third person because it's on the third row. It's going to be plural because it's in the plural column, present tense. So we submit, and that's correct. For translating, we want to pay attention to the fact that this NT is third person plural, and that means that it's translated as they. So we sort of start at the back of the verb and work our way to the front. They. And then what's left, labora, from laborare, which means to work, we'll just simply translate as work. They work. That's it. Pretty simple.